Hi, I'm Thomas Wright, and I'm proud to be the volunteer chairman of the Utah Republican Party, the largest political organization in the state of Utah. Today we're going to discuss the different parts and functions of the Utah Republican Party, each run by hardworking volunteers just like you. The Republican Party is often misconstrued as a government organization, but we are actually a private organization whose mission is to get Republicans elected. We promote Republican values, develop initiatives to increase Republican turnout, act as a clearinghouse for information, and a resource for candidates. The state party has 4 elected officers, a chairman, a vice chairman, a secretary, and a treasurer. They are each elected by state delegates every 2 years at the state organizing convention. Oftentimes delegates forget that they are committed to go to 2 state conventions. I hope that you'll remember that next year when we elect party leadership, you will play an important role in the future of the party by attending the organizing convention in the off year. The role of the chairman is to be the spokesman of the party, to lead on initiatives to strengthen the party, serve as a liaison to the lieutenant governor on all matters relating to election law, and to be the chief fundraiser of the party. You can donate by going to the link at the bottom of the screen. The chairman also represents the state on the Republican National Committee. The role of the vice chair is to assist the chairman. The responsibilities of the secretary are to keep notices, minutes, and attendance records. The treasurer keeps the party out of financial trouble by making sure that all the financial disclosures are filed accurately and in a timely manner. The National Committee man and National Committee woman are part of state party leadership. They assist the chairman in fundraising and representing Utah on the Republican National Committee. County party structure often mirrors the state party leadership structure with the chair, vice chair, secretary, and treasurer, although some counties have minor differences. These leadership positions are elected by county delegates at the county organizing convention. County party leadership has the responsibility of working with the state party on initiatives and to take the lead in their county to increase Republican turnout and energize the party. Precinct officers, depending on each county, often comprise the governing body of their county party. They are also the workers on the ground to help organize campaigns and party initiatives. This includes walking your neighborhood, meet and greets, distribution of literature, and get out the vote efforts in their neighborhood. There are several committees in the Republican Party at both the state and local levels. There is the Executive Committee, the Central Committee, and the Constitution and Bylaws Committee. There is also the Audit Committee, Elections Committee, and other committees as designated from time to time by the chairman. The State Executive Committee is composed of about 30 members and is an advisory board to the party chairman. They include the elected state party leadership, members of the federal delegation, the governor, 2 state central committee members from each congressional district, chairs of committees, chairs of auxiliaries, the national committee man and the national committee woman, and Speaker of the House and President of the Senate. The 2 state central committee representatives from each congressional district are elected by the state central committee. The state central committee is made up of 180 members from all across the state of Utah. Included in the 180 are county chairs and vice chairs, elected officials from the state delegation, and elected officials from the federal delegation. But 100 of those members come from county parties, where they're elected in county conventions in odd-numbered years. That means next year you can go to your county convention and run to be a member of the State Central Committee. It's in these meetings that happen 4 times a year that we make all the important decisions that affect you as a Republican. So whether you have an opinion on how many state delegates there should be, when caucuses should be held, what the rules in the caucus meeting should be, or any other idea you have to reform the Utah Republican Party to make it better and more effective than it's ever been, I hope you'll go to your county convention and run to be a State Central Committee member. Remember, if you leave it to other people, you have no idea what they might decide in your place. It's important for you to get involved. Please join me on the State Central Committee by going to your county convention next year and running to be a member. The Constitution and Bylaws Committee is the guardian of the governing documents of the state party. They review amendments and resolutions that come before the State Central Committee or before the convention. There are 7 members who are elected from the State Central Committee members by the State Central Committee membership. The party chairman can also create committees at their own discretion and appoint members based on the needs of that committee. For example, when I was first elected state party chairman, I created a committee to study the problem and solution for automatic delegates. These committees also exist on the county level. These positions are filled by election, appointment, or volunteer, depending on the county's governing documents. Check with your county leadership I'm sure they would love to have you get more involved. Auxiliary organizations are organizations that have a recognized affiliation with the Republican Party. There are organizations like the Teenage Republicans, College Republicans, the Young Republicans, and the Utah Federation of Republican Women, and also the Hispanic Assembly. These organizations must meet certain standards in their bylaws and membership and be approved by the State Central Committee. County parties may also have auxiliaries such as West Side Matters in Salt Lake County, an organization dedicated to Republican issues on the west side of the Salt Lake Valley. County-level auxiliaries go through a similar certification process to be an official auxiliary of the county party. That brings us to the position of delegate. State and county delegates are elected at their neighborhood precinct caucuses for a 2-year term. They not only will go to select the nominees of the party, but they can have a great impact by assisting their precinct chairs in organizing the neighborhood so our nominees are elected in November. County delegates are charged with electing county leadership and choosing the Republican nominee for state Senate and state House seats that are entirely contained within their county. State delegates are charged with electing state party leadership and choosing the Republican nominee for statewide and federal offices, and for state Senate and state House seats that cover more than one county. After our nominees are selected, we have to do everything we can to make sure that they're elected in November. That'll take hard work, smart thinking, and innovation on our part. I'm proud to be a member of the Utah Republican Party. I hope you are too, because you are the future of the Utah Republican Party.